Baby, this is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. No, but the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the banya, I was covered in a tidal wave, But I'm a fighter, trying to take me down, I'm going higher. Baby, you've been playing with some fire. You've been playing with fire. One day you will see what you made of me. Found my inner peace. You watch it release in the dead of night. In the dead of night. Baby, when it's do or die, you know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align in the dead of night. In the dead of night. In the dead of night. In the dead of night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Season 6 Championship race here at Brazil. We do have a points tie tonight going into the championship, so this is a big story for tonight. There are plenty of other battles that we're going to see throughout the race, but man, oh man, I didn't think that we were going to have a tie heading into the final race, but here we are, so I'm a little nervous. I'm excited. I'm going to start a prediction soon to find out who you guys think is going to be the champion. Before we do that, though, I do want to give you guys a track guide for Brazil.
It's time for today's race at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache here in Sao Paulo. And as any of the 80,000 capacity crowd will tell you, this is going to be a fantastic race. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7 mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1.
All right, you heard it there for Brazil. It's going to be a wild night. It's the finale. I'm super excited. I cannot believe it has come down to this, but 18 races in the books. Well, 17 so far. Tonight we'll make 18. I hope you guys are having a great night. Morgs, thank you so much for tuning in. Mike, what's up? How are you? These guys are already in qualifying, so let's take a look. We're gonna watch these guys as they go out on their outlap, and while we're gonna view these guys, I do want to talk about points and everything. Tonight we have a 2.67 miles track, 15 turns, 36 laps. So it's definitely going to be a wild race. Brandon, I am out here doing commentary. I'm in the booth tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. In practice, the speed charts, we had a 108.1 from Mayer. Jacob was right behind him. These two drivers, they are tied for the points lead heading into tonight. They're also teammates. So absolutely wild. We also had Ranger, he was third on the board, and Culture, who was fourth on the board for time. So yeah, very, very close. Let's take a look at those points. Jacob and Mayer tied for the lead, 278 points. Rangers with 209 points, who just got the fastest on the board with a 108.3. We also have JDM Culture sitting in fourth with 175. Leaf Justin running out the top 5 with 168. J-Mac Attack with 136, with Polish Hammer 120. JC, he's got 75 points. Hokie Fan, 69 points. And Bloomy, 66. So you can already see we have a couple of other battles that are definitely going into tonight. So we're going to have to keep our eye on it. Wow. Rangers already at the top of the board. Jacob is in second. This is for the time so far. The constructor standings. Ferrari, they have it in the bag. It is a done deal. 556 points for them. Aston Martin, they are in second with 379 points. That's going to be Justin and Rangers. Mercedes, they have 311 points. That's going to be Culture and J-Mac. And McLaren, 137 points for Bloomy and Hokie. Running at the top 5 will be Williams with 128. And that is going to be Hammer, Polish Hammer, and Chargers. Pete, how are you? What's up? Scape Lord, what's up? Colbs, how are you guys? Waiting for Mayor of Bag City to reach his full potential. We're on board with Jacob right now as he goes into pit lane. Let's go out with Mayor. These guys are so incredibly close. Absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the prediction. We're gonna do a prediction tonight. Who is it gonna be? Jacob or Mayor for winning Season 6 championship? We're gonna start it now. All right, so you can put your prediction in, put your lug nuts in on who you think is gonna be. Morg says Jacob. All right. I think it's gonna be one of those races. I was talking to drivers and they were joking, saying, you know, after Coda, you guys remember Coda, we had a complete disaster with the entire server just exploding and cars disappearing left and right. So I'm hoping we don't have another Coda. So fingers crossed, you guys. It's gonna be a great race. We already restarted the lobby, I'll be honest, because drivers could not choose their driver. Mayor of Bag City already at the top of the charts here with a 108.0. Rangers in second with a 108.3. Jacob, he is in the tie for the lead. 108.4 with Justin. He's got a 108.5. Look at all these 108s. You guys know I'm gonna get excited about how close these times are. This is absolutely insane. We've seen this for the past few weeks with all these drivers getting very similar times, and we're seeing a lot of battles out on track. So man, I'm already sold. Let's get to the race here. Skyland, he's got a 108.8. Hokie Fan, a 109.2. Oh no, it's Shames, 110 flat. We have Wolf, he's got a 110.6. Chargers with a 110.9. And the rest of these guys have yet to come out and make a lap. Culture, we're gonna see him up the board. He was also very fast in practice, so I'm pretty excited to see what he can do out there. Can't go wrong, Mr. Smoker says. I don't know who to vote. Mike, I mean, either one. These guys are just extremely talented. Here's the deal. They're tied going into tonight. So pretty much whoever crosses the line first and has the least amount of penalties. I mean, you could get Mayor crossing the line first and have a 3-second penalty. Now, if Jacob crosses the line directly after him with 0 penalties, that will make him the champion. So they have to run a clean, fast race. Mayor, he does have 7 wins this season. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure, yes. Last week he won Netherlands Grand Prix, so he has 7 wins. Jacob, he's got 5. He's looking to make 6 tonight, so we'll see. Mayor tends to have a lot of penalties, unfortunately. Man, you know, it does. It happens like that. I think he pushes it sometimes, and tonight he's gonna have to try to calm that part of it down. And this is one of these tracks where you can get penalties. That's gonna be a thing. We're gonna see some self spins out here also. Some of those curbs are very dangerous. Going into Sector 2, we're watching Rangers now as he heads through Sector 2. It's kind of winding. We have a lot of these corners that are pretty technical, so they will have to watch those curbs. Make sure that they do not get their car upset going through there. We're gonna go through a corner right here. It's a pretty hard left-hander right here. A lot of drivers losing it coming off the exit, so that is another spot. Next season, we'll have to probably be on 23, I'm gonna say. Did the league vote to run another season on 22? I think it will be on 23, to be honest. I think it'll be pretty fun. Ben, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ranger's downfall hits different. You know, when he's on it, he is absolutely on it. Pretty flawless. But I feel like when he's not, it happens early on, and it's just an uphill battle from there. So I feel like if he has a good start, a good strong start, he'll be right up there. I mean, he had so many wins last season. He dominated 9 wins last season. And Mayer, he had, let's see, I want to go down. Mayer had 4 wins. Rangers had 9. Culture had 2 wins. And Jacob, I don't even see him out here last year for a win. So yeah, I don't know that he actually had a win. So he has improved so much this season, and I've talked about that quite a bit. Jacob's speed is just so much improved. It's a lot of fun out here. I'm gonna ask you guys again, who is your driver to win? Who do you want to see win? Who do you think is gonna win? I don't know. They were asking me in chat saying, Frozen, who do you think is gonna win? What's your 1, 2, 3? Who's your dark horse out here? They were really putting me on the spot. I'm telling you, it was kind of crazy. All right, qualifying. Under 8 minutes left. Mayor Bag City still sitting at a minute 8.0. Rangers 108.3. Look at this. Rangers and Culture completely tied in time. A .325. And I can also tell you, if for some reason Mayer and Jacob, if for some reason they tie in points coming out of this race, it will go to wins. So that will go to Mayor of Bag City because he does have more wins. So yeah, absolutely crazy. Nympho says the Mayor's gonna take it. Stone says Mayor. Polish says Dion. Let's go. Nympho, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Scape, yeah. Scape says bag. Okay. All right. I want to know what happened to my prediction. Why is it not up there? See here. All right. 100% of you guys. 100% of you guys say Jacob. Let's go. See what happens. We have, this is the 18th race of the season. So quite a few races, a few more than what we saw last season. And Mayer has won 7 of these. Justin, he won Coda with the crazy race that happened. He ended up winning that race. Jacob has won 5. And Rangers has won 3. Culture, he got a win early on in the season at Miami. So he's got 1 out there. Yeah, Brazil is the finale. Kind of crazy. All right, let's go through the board. Jacob, a 108.4. Polish Hammer, 108.417. So close yet again. So I'm loving that we're seeing 8 drivers in the 108s. You can't get any closer than that. I mean, that is absolutely insane to me. I love it. J-Mac Attack is going to be the first driver in the 109s. Hokey Fan, 109.2. David MC, 109.2. Oh no, it's Shames, the first driver in the 110s. We have Wolf, 110.4. Blue Husky, 110.7. And Charger, 110.9. I don't know what happened to Dion. Hopefully we can get it back out there. Colbs, these guys, I know this is not their first season with us, but man, the talent this season is absolutely insane. I don't know. 8 says just here to watch Bag get this bag. You guys, I'm loving all this driver support here. All right, so don't let me forget to choose the outcome. You said there's an echo? All right, let me see here. Let me see. Okay, I figured out why. We'll get that squared away. All right, let me know if that's better. Thank you for letting me know. I had to turn on, I had to get on Twitch, which is obviously showing my stream. I had to turn on Twitch to get to the predictions, so. You were probably hearing me twice. It should be okay now. I hope so. Are you serious? It's still here? It should not be echoing. Why? Okay, we're gonna have to do some quick digging real quick. Let me see. All right, just over 3 minutes. I don't know why it's just gonna get rid of that then. Close window. Tell me if it's gone now. All right, we'll turn off the mic. I'll turn it down a little bit. Maybe I'm just too loud. I'm all excited. Trying to use the sound alerts, but not working. Okay, so everything is just like breaking on me, right? Okay, that's working. It's still there, you guys? All right. I'm listening to it. We're gonna listen to it. Are you guys sure it's not the girl in the background? Oh, nope, there definitely is. Okay. There's no reason for it to be. Okay, how much time do we have left? I might start this over. I don't think it's gone. Do you guys hear it now? It's gone now? I literally did nothing. Okay, you guys keep an... Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that. I don't know if it was because I was talking loud, but I literally did nothing different. All right, 1 minute 42 seconds. Mayor of Bag City, 1:08. Nothing has changed there. He is on top of the charts here in qualifying, ready to get pole. Polish Hammer, a 108.1. So extremely close. All right, Rangers. I'm still listening to at the same time. Here we go. All right, we're good now. We're good. 108.325 tied with Culture still. So these guys, third and fourth, and Jacob for Ferrari. He's the one in tie. He's going to be 108.416. Anything can happen. Your best place to make a pass is going to be into turn one. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to watch. There's not a lot of great passing points. The track does get a little narrow, so they're going to have to determine when they're going to try to make that pass. Rangers pulling over to let some of these guys take their lap time as he makes his way back on track. I know, I don't know what the deal was. I don't know. Here we go. All right, let's go down through the board. Sector 1 and 3, you guys can see already we do have a couple of cautions out in the sectors, so it's just something we're going to have to watch. And this pit lane is very, very long. It kind of winds down through turns 1, 2, and 3. So you can see on the map down there, that white little line next to the big red line, that goes all the way to the back to the straightaway. So that is something that they are going to have to watch. I don't know why that's not working. I don't know. I feel like the drivers have completely put the kibosh on like having nothing happen tonight. We've already had to start the lobby over once, you know, so hopefully that's our biggest thing. All right, let's see here. Time remaining. We're gonna get these guys through the rest of their lap. Mayor of Bag City is still out. Sector 3 for him. I don't think we're gonna see a faster time. 108.089 will be his fastest. Will we see another driver overtake that though? That's gonna be the question. Yeah, here we go. Everyone has finished their lap. Mayor of Bag City will get the pole here. And that's going to be a point for him. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they get a point for a pole. So that is 1 point to the good for him right there. I grew up watching him when he was host of The Price is Right. Right? I don't know. I'm so sad about that. I love Bob Barker. A huge congratulations. Mayor gets pole for the final race of the season. Polish Hammer is going to bring second. Jacob, he gets up there in third. Rangers in fourth. JDM Culture in fifth. JC in sixth. Leaf Justin is going to be in seventh. Skyline in eighth. Bloomy in ninth. And Hokey Fan in 10th. 11th, we're going to have J-Mac Attack. In 12th, we're going to have David MC. 13th is Wolfish. 14th is Blue Husky. And I can never scroll down. I don't know what it is, but fastest, most definitely Mayor of Bag City. These drivers will get ready to do their formation lap for the final time this season. If you are interested in the next season, I don't know when it's going to come out, when we're going to be doing the next season, but you're more than welcome to get into our Discord. So I will put that link out there. Let me see. Watch it not work. There we go. We're working. We're working. Mayor about to get this in the bag. All right, it is on, you guys. It is on. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I do think this is going to come down to the final few laps. I don't know. I just have a funny feeling that we're going to see some penalties involved. This is a track that can kind of see some drivers get those. We have a tricky Sector 2. The rest of it is very fast, very straight. So we're just going to have to see how they perform on that. Ferrari drivers directly right next to each other, behind each other. That sounds kind of weird. I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. We're going to see how they get this start here. We've seen a couple of starts where it does not go well for a driver. I feel like this is another track that your starting position and how well you start is going to be very, very important for the remainder of this race. You guys cracking me up about Mayor. Mayor about to drop this in the bag. One stopper, medium to hard tires. I think that's what most of these guys are going to take. We do have a couple of guys that do like to go out on the soft tire compounds. Getting ready to head into Sector 3, Mayor of Bag City. What, I wonder, goes through his head right now? How is he feeling? How is Jacob feeling? I know both of them going into tonight are saying, you know, it's going to be close. They're going to have fun. They've raced together for years. They've never hit each other on track, so they're not expecting to perhaps have a run-in tonight, which is a very good thing. All right, we're lining them up now. Are you guys ready for this? Show them some love in chat and let's get it. We're waiting for the lights to go out at Brazil. Mayor of Bag City going to lead us off here. Here's a view from behind. Here we go. Lights on the board, and they are out. We are going live for Brazilian Grand Prix. They are off into the first part of the race. Here we go. Mayor of Bag City, great start for him. Polish got a terrific start. Jacob, you can see him third in line, just drop back a tiny bit here. He's gonna have Rangers right on his tail. You can see starting out in a single file line so far as they head into the next corner. This is kind of a tricky corner here. Turn 4, where these guys can get loose as they head into sector 2, which is a bit more technical. You can see Rangers kind of trying to warm up his tires a little bit, get those things prepared to go through this sector. A lot of position changes here. J-Mac Attack is going to be an 8th, Hokie Fan in J-Mac Attack in 9th, Hokie Fan in 8th. Bloomy is going to be in 10th. 0.5 between 2nd and 3rd. So these guys, very, very equal. I can't believe you would say yawn. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. These guys are going to be absolutely crazy. Proud citizen of Bag City, just happy our mayor is doing us proud. Cujo, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're up for a crazy race. Shout out to Wolfish. I know he's out there running P13th right now. We're going to see him move up through the field. He's 0.4 behind Blue Husky. We'll see what he can do out here. Real, what's up? How are you? We are on the final race of the season, and the leader, Mayor of Bag City and Jacob, they are tied going into this race tonight. Whoever crosses the line first will win. As long as I don't have a penalty, I should say. Let's go on board with Mayor. The view behind him, he's just got to keep it together. You cannot let your nerves get to you. He's been cool this entire season. He's had quite a few penalties, lost a race or two due to those penalties. Tonight, he cannot afford to have those mistakes. He will have to run a perfect race. He's got the fastest time there with a minute 10.7. Absolutely flying so far. Lap 3 of 36. Here's his teammate Jacob, 2 cars behind him. 0.6 back behind Polish Hammer. Polish just looking so incredibly strong once again tonight. Jacob using all of that track, including the curbs. As I said earlier, you will have to watch out how much of that curb you get. You can use those in some of these corners, and some of them, it will get you turned. Rangers 1 second behind Jacob. Leave Justin 1.5 seconds. Teammates 4th and 5th. JDM Culture and J-Mac, another pair of teammates. That's going to be for Mercedes. J-Mac is directly on the heels. Take a look at this battle. JC going to be right behind him. We have quite the pack right here. We always see this midfield. Such great battles out there. You gotta love it. A lot of back and forth for these drivers. I feel like they are taking it a little bit easier. It's early on in the race. There's no reason to push it right now. And as soon as I say that, look like these guys are trying to make a move. And here we go. Teammates passing one another. So incredibly close, these guys. Bloomy gonna take 9th, Hokie Fan in 10th. Making their way on through. Already these drivers before this race were preparing to find perhaps different teammates or a teammate. Some of them are on a solo team here. Chargers Currently sitting P13. Oh no, it's Shames. Fell to 15th as he spun. Trying to make his way back on track. He's in 16th currently. Sky, not sure what exactly happened to him, but he has fallen pretty hard back there. 14.5 seconds. We're gonna have to go to Jacob here. Polish. That gap is increasing between him and the leader, Mayor of Beg City. Jacob, 0.8 behind. Take a look at this line right here. Absolutely. DRS train right there. These guys are so incredibly close. What a picture that is. Bloomy and Hokey. McLaren right there. David looking strong in 11th. They're getting a little bit more spread out than I was thinking they were going to be so far. Mayor looking very strong. Let's take a lap with him. Coming into sector 3. Pit lane is going to be right there on your left. It's going to come around. We'll see what he can get. He's got a second, 1.7 in front of Polish Hammer. He looks very, very strong out here. A caution sector 1, trying to figure out who that is. Tell me that wasn't Jacob. He has fallen 2 spots back to 5th, 2.6 behind Justin. Even talking to him last week, he says, you know what? Even if I don't win, and he said, I'm not really expecting to win, but if I don't, it's been so much fun, so competitive. And he said he wouldn't want to compete with anyone else this close than Mayor of Bag City. So really cool to see these guys battling it out. He is just happy to be this competitive. He's having fun. That's the biggest thing, you know? More trouble out here. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, it's Shames running into trouble out here. Turn 4. Disqualified. Some struggles right there. I'm not sure what happened with him, but sector 1, 2, and 3 caution. We'll see if this is going to bring out a safety car or a virtual safety car. It looks virtual so far. Polish 2.4 back. Rangers 1.5. JDM Culture 7.6 back. Jacob, he is in the pits, taking full advantage of the situation while he can. Lots of drivers, Justin, J-Mac, David, Bloomy, all in pits. Here they come back out on track. This kind of switches things up. Allowed, yeah, we have a full-on safety car out here. You know what that means. Things are about to get interesting. Cars are going to get bunched up once again. Turn 1 is going to be a thing. I know, bunch it up. Here they go. Jacob, though, his teammate, the one going for the championship, all the way down to 9th. He did pit. That is after a mistake. And he lost a couple of spots from that. Take a look at this field as they get caught up. Take a look at those points. 278 points for these top 2 drivers. Jacob and Mayor of Bag City. Rangers, he's currently sitting P3 on the track. He's got 209 points. JDM Culture out there with 175. He's sitting P4 in points and also P4 on track. JC sitting P5. He says, you know what? Next season, I got to get my head together. I don't know why I didn't want to race at first, and he's kind of regretting it. He wants to be full season, wants to get a teammate out here, so he's already planning. Asking a couple of drivers, hey, you want to team up next season? We'll see what happens with that. Mayor of Bag City. He's just been so strong out here. He just has to get a good start and off he can go. Polish, he had a great start at the beginning. He's just got to be on it once again. We see him up at the front more and more throughout this season. So that is really cool to see. I want to see him get just a little bit more consistent. How was the echo back? Are you guys kidding me? I have not done anything different. Very bizarre. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. All right, let me see here. We're gonna test this. These guys are still under a safety car. Oh, that did not work. All right, well, back of that. Maybe my excitement is just too much. I know, I wish you were too. This is very bizarre, you guys. We're on lap 9 of 36, though. I don't know, I've plugged in, unplugged. We're gonna try to unplug real quick. Hold on. That was probably very loud, sorry. Tell me that fixed it. All right. Okay, it fixed it once again. I don't know what this thing... Okay, we're good, we're good. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm telling you, all these drivers talking about all the different situations that can happen tonight. It's making it go bananas. I'm not touching anything. All right, we're back to green, you guys. Polish, we're on board with him. Mayor just absolutely gets away. Take a look at this. Beautiful sight as we go down the straightaway into the first corner. Polish and Rangers were side by side. Polish still gonna take over that P2 spot. These guys starting to get in a single file line as we head into turn 4. Great restart for these drivers. Yeah, Mayor had an incredible start. So very important for him. Unfortunately, Jacob, he's back here and all the commotion. So he's got a lot of drivers to go through. And I'm not sure that they're going to make it easy for him. Some of these drivers may pull over for him. Some of them may not. They are racing also for position. It's going to be something to see, trying to get him back through the field. Yeah, Jacob just trying to go anywhere he can where there is not a car. He knows he's got the speed. He has to get through these drivers, and he has to do it quickly. I know, he was almost in the back of that. I'm watching him. He cannot give up. A lap 11 of 36, still plenty of racing to go. We're already getting a battle here. Justin going side by side with Hokie Fan, unable to complete that pass. A little bit of lag going on with, I think that's going to be Blue Husky. Side by side, once again, this is going to be for P7th. Here we go. Justin going to take that spot away. He moves into 7th. Hokie Fan, P8. On the move still, Mayor of Bag City. I'm still watching him up there. 1.3 ahead. Here we go, Rangers. You know, I know, DRS. It's crazy. Rangers, though, we cannot count him out. He is so extremely fast. I know he hasn't had as a dominating season that he did last season, but man, when he is on it, he is on it. So I'm hoping that we can see him try to make some moves, possibly on Polish or for the lead. We'll see what happens, but Mayer, he's strong, you guys. He has got it going on. He is on rails. DRS is enabled once again. These guys can use it as we head into the first sector, turn 3, and here we go down the front stretch. You have to be within a second of the driver closest to you. Mayer is absolutely moving. Rangers, he's 1.1, Culture 0.5, so he is going to be on the heels of Rangers very quickly. Looking very strong. Let's take a look at this battle. Justin on the heels of Blue Husky, putting the pressure on. He is just trying to set it up so he can make a move. Sector 2 is not going to be it. It's just too technical, too difficult to try to make the move. Blue Husky really taking that wide, trying to get in that corner, almost loses it. That or just a little bit of lag. Take a look. He's got a lot of cars going. Jacob trying to make his way through. He gets turned trying to do that. Oh, 3-second time penalty for him. Man. Brutal for him. Just, it's a tough spot. I don't know what was going on there. A lot of drivers in a small amount of space, and he falls to P13. Heartbreaker start for him. Justin is going to move up to 6. He has made his way past Blue Husky. Jacob going to try to have to make his way through again. Justin side by side. Husky, he is going to spin it around the corner there. Still trying to make his way back out on track. Sector 2 caution, turn 4, and that is a trouble spot for these drivers. Let's hope we can keep it green here. Dr. Smeko, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm so paranoid about the echo coming back. I'm telling you, something's loose out here. And for me to figure out where it is, I have to move, get under the desk and move things around. So we're just gonna hope that the echo does not come back. I'm not touching my mic. Nope. On board with our leader, and currently, if the race did end right this second, he would be the championship winner for season 6. An incredible season for him so far. I don't want to jinx him, you guys, but he does have 7 wins. We just need to keep him out of those penalties. Jacob, unfortunately, he does have a penalty. This race is just looking very difficult for him to try to come back from. It is going down. I still cannot believe that we went into this race with a tie. How insane is that? What are the odds? Blue Husky coming out of pits after his spin earlier in turn 4, I believe. Mayor of Bag City just increasing that gap. What a massive drive he's had so far. Lap 14 of 36. Just over halfway mark for him. Wait, that's not right. I do math, right? I do. You guys. Oh my gosh. We're not even halfway there. Just ignore me. Rangers 2.6 behind. He has made his way past Polish. Polish Hammer gets a 3-second time penalty. Ah, man. I mean, we spoke about how these penalties can add up, and they are starting to do so. Polish is going to be the highest on the board as far as position goes with a penalty. He's going to have Culture just almost under half of a second behind. These 3 drivers just incredibly close right now. Anything can happen, and the more they battle, the more Mayer is going to get away. So he is saying, you know what? Just battle it out. I'm fine. I'm doing great. Please battle it. Diamond, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. JC 2.1 behind a second ago. Kind of on his own little island. Again, he is a driver who started out kind of late. Was not full-time at first, and he's kind of regretting that. He's hoping to be full-time next season for season 7, which will be ran more than likely on 2023. J-Mac Attack, it looks like he has made a move for position. He moves into P6, Justin into 7th. Culture is going to pass Polish Hammer for position. Hokie fan, not sure what happened with him, but that looks like it's going to be turn 3. He is going to be out of the race. Man, you guys, this is tough out here. This is tough. Lap 16 of 36, and we do have a caution in sector 1, 2, and 3. Question is it going to be a safety car or a virtual safety car? Big Blue, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well out there. I know, safety car number 2. People are, this final race here. Jacob, drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. That is such a tough position to be in. It is pretty brutal. We have a lot of guys going into the pits. JC. We have Polish Hammer, Mayor of Bag City, Rangers. So our leaders are coming in. JDM, he is going to stay out. Jacob in pits, Bloomy, J-Mac Attack, Skyland. All of these guys, pretty much almost the entire field. Bold move by Culture and Justin. David is going to stay out also. Comes Mayor as he is on his way out. I'm heartbroken for Jacob. I'm heartbroken, but I'm so darn proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, a tough race for him tonight, but man, the improvement that I've seen for him is insane. You cannot be upset. If I were him, you just cannot be upset with how he's driven this season. That is a huge improvement. I don't know. I'm proud of him. As he said, he's just had so much fun, and to battle it out with Mayor, who has also improved. He's done a lot of improving, so really cool to see that. So to be able to compete up here, go for those wins. Heck yeah. All right. We do have a full-blown safety car out here. On board with these guys going through sector 1. Trying to get these guys lined up. I think we should be good to go for the next lap. Who is that? Husky, maybe? I think he'll be caught up. We have Dion in the pits. Guys are spicy tonight, man. All right, Culture, he is in the lead currently. Leave Justin in second. David MC, how about that? Sitting P3. Mayor of Bag City, he's currently sitting P4 after heading into the pits. Rangers in 5th, Polish Hammer in 6th. JC in 7th, J-Mac Attack in 8th, Skyline in 9th. In 10th, we have Jacob. 11th is going to be Bloomy. 12th is Wolfish. 13th, Dion. Charger in 14th. And Blue Husky going to run out your field. In 15th, we have lost 2 drivers. Hokie Fan and Shames. Show them. Safety car in this lap. Okay. I kind of figured everyone was pretty caught up. Show them why we elected you mayor. All right. It's Mayor's world. Everyone else is just living in it. You guys literally have all of the sayings. It's pretty impressive, I'll be honest. Here they come around. We are back to racing culture. Already at Sector 3. What is going on here? JC 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Polish Hammer. Man, David falls hardcore down to 14th. Let's go on board with him, see what's going on here. He takes it down pit lane, has to get some repairs done. Culture still in the lead here. Justin directly behind Mayor of Bag City on the heels, and he's got a couple of hungry drivers just putting the pressure on him. David is going to retire from the session. Too much damage for him. On board with Rangers, and we are looking at the back of Mayor of Bag City's car here. That is quite the line of drivers. You can see how wide they take it here. Drivers inside of each other. We're going to have Mayor of Bag City, Justin. He's inside of another car. I'm going to assume that is a perhaps lap car. There they make their way through. I can't ever get used to that. I would never get used to being able to go through a driver. Very distracting. I don't know. A couple of these drivers trying to take a look, see if they can make a pass. Testing it out here. DRS is not enabled just yet, so they will not be able to use that. Jacob, he is in the pits. I think at this point, this championship is going to be going to Mayor unless something crazy happens. Can you imagine? Bloomy 3-second time penalty for him. Let's take a look at those penalties. What are we stacking up here? 3 seconds for Polish, 5 for JC, 3 for Bloomy, 3 for Wolf, and 3 for Jacob, as we have a Sector 2 caution, and that's going to be Blue Husky. Man. Here we go. Jacob's coming around into Sector 2 here. Culture still on the run, though. Leading this currently, but remember, he did not go in. He's got 19 lap-old tires. DRS is now officially enabled. Justin, he's sitting P2, and he is 14 lap-old tires. Everyone else, they have fresh tires for the most part. Wolfish, 7 lap-old tires, so pretty close to it. Rangers out on the mediums, JC on the softs, Mayor of Bag City going for the long haul. He's on those hard tire compounds. David, what happened? What happened? Let me know. Blue Husky has retired. We have lost 4 drivers throughout this race. Lap 21 of 36. Justin's still holding out second, but not for long. He's got some company until... Oh! Mayor is going to pass him up as Justin gets spun around on the corner. Just loses it. It's just one of those corners. Very, very tricky. Almost loses it again, but nice save for him. Mayor goes up to second. Got spun before the restart, busted my front wing, tried to turn around and busted my rear wing. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Blue Husky says, I protest this race. It's been a wild race. A wild finale for sure. Wyo, what's up? How are you? I knew what he meant. I knew what he meant. All right, one stop for these drivers so far. I want to take a look at the tires once again. JC, he's on those softs. Rangers on the mediums. Bloomy, mediums. Wolf, mediums. There's always one driver that just hangs on to those softs. Kind of interesting. On board with Mayor. Let's take a look. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Husky, that's tough. That is very, very tough. Mayor being consistent out there. Our top 3 drivers. No penalties for them. Mayer doesn't even have to worry about winning the race, guys. He just has to finish ahead of his teammate. Can you believe that? His Ferrari teammate, Jacob. And currently, Jacob is sitting P13 with a 3-second time penalty. So Mayer, he's not trying to push it. He's not trying to do anything risky. He just needs to finish the race. That's all he needs to do. Rangers moves up to first. He is your current leader. I told you, don't count out Rangers. This may be the final race, but he is looking for another win. This would be his 4th win if he can make it happen. Mayer 0.6 behind, definitely not letting him get away. Polish Hammer back up here, P3, but he does have a 3-second time penalty. If it finishes right now, it's not going to matter. JC, he has a 5-second penalty. He is the mayor of winning. You guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. He doesn't need to win, but I don't think he knows how to lose. He is very, very competitive. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He gives everything every week. Absolutely. He's got his heart into this. Mayer closing that gap, 0.5 as we speak, and that is slowly decreasing. Rangers, though, if you guys would have saw last season, it was quite the battle between these two drivers. I mean, race after race, just back and forth. But Rangers, once he could get away, he was absolutely gone. This season, it's the other way around. Mayer, he's got the majority of the wins so far. Well, so far, it's he does have the majority of the wins. Dion for Dobb, he gets a 3-second time penalty. Sober David. Oh man, he says he knows how to lose, just not well. That's just tough. It's tough. It's a wild finale. I will say that again. Sector 2 caution. Let's see if we can find out who that is. It looks like it's going to be Dion. He's starting to make his way around. Rangers, look at that gap. It is closing as we speak. 0.3 just a second ago is 0.4. We have to use that DRS. You know he's going to take advantage of it. 0.3, 0.4. It is flickering back and forth. He is just putting the pressure on Rangers. Rangers is trying to get away. He's got to be consistent. Has to stay away from those penalties. And this goes for both of these drivers. Meanwhile, take a look at Jacob. He's moving up to P11. I'll tell you what, he's had a couple of hills to climb throughout these races. You'll see him back there, but man, oh man, he will come up and get that podium. Don't count him out just yet, guys. 25 of 36, still quite a few laps left. Anything can happen. Mayor of Bag City falls back to 0.6 behind our leader of Rangers. First, I got hit twice. Hit on the last safety car. It told me to get behind JC, putting me a lap down and didn't let me overtake. That is very odd. I know. Under 11 and a half cars? 11 and a half. Interesting. All right. I don't want to take my eyes off these guys. We do have another issue out here. Dion, same spot. I'm telling you guys, Sector 2 in these corners, 11 and 12, those turns. We also have turn 4. Tricky stuff. Polish Hammer, 3-second time penalty, but he is 0.7 behind P2, which is Mayor of Bag City. You're taking a look at first, second, and third. On board currently with Polish Hammer. He's doing a really solid job tonight. Skyland, how about this? P4 currently 5.3 behind Polish Hammer, but J Mac Attack is keeping him some company. I'm not sure Sky wants to see this company, as looks like he's trying to take a look on the inside, trying to make a pass. Unable to do so. It's gonna be one of the best spots to make a move as they headed it into that first corner there. It's gonna be one of the closest battles. The next one will be JDM Culture versus Jacob, and will be for P9. Man, I was kind of wondering, will Culture kind of push the issue and try to dive bomb him right there? He chose not to. Smart on his end for sure. Ranger still looking solid out there. How about this view? You guys, what is going through your mind if you're Mayor right now? Are you going for the win? Are you going to try to be a little aggressive as the race ends? Trying to get that one last win. For those who know Mayor, you know he is very competitive. I can just see him going for it, but I also know that he's very smart. He knows that he does not have to get this win. So if he's going to put himself in a bad spot, if he thinks he's going to put himself in a bad spot, I don't think he's going to do it. He is quickly approaching him, though. Here we go, going into that technical turns in Sector 2. You can see the view behind. That's Polish Hammer, 1.1 behind.
I'll just throw this in here.
David, thank you so much for the sub. 50 months. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much. I know I say this every time, but it blows me away. I love the support. I appreciate our friendship. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Mayor, 0.3 behind. It's still close. Let's take a look at the telemetry here. You can see is shifting. Going into the next straight. Here we go. We're using it right here. Gonna go underneath. Not enough. He decides it is not worth it to try to make that pass right here. Rangers, let's go on board with him. Oh! Rangers just goes down there. He's gonna let him through. He says, you know what? You just take it here. Mayor is gonna be our new leader. We're gonna have Rangers in second, Polish in third. 0.6 behind, and Rangers knows that if he keeps it clean, Polish, he's got that 3-second time penalty. It's not going to affect him whatsoever. J-Mac Attack having a really solid race so far tonight. P4, Bloomy in 5th. Solid race for him also. Skyline has fallen back to 6th, but still a great race. Justin in 7th, Culture in 8th, and he was one of the fastest in the speed charts in practice and in qualifying. Jacob has made his way up to 9th. With 7 laps to go, it will not, in my opinion, be enough of a pace to get up and beat Mayor. Mayor is the highest he can go. He is the leader, and as of right now, he will be your champion. Wolfish in 10th, Charger in 11th, JC in 12th, and Dion gonna be in 13th. A lot of penalties on the board, and all the penalties are gonna be 3 seconds. Blows it out, Mayor, he says. He normally does not have them. I know. I know. Nympho, the night is not over yet. I do believe if it's 3 warnings, you do get a penalty. We have seen Mayor get penalties before, but even if he does, he still got the win. Lap 31 of 36. I mean, he has just run an incredible race once again. Sector 2, caution. That looks like it's going to be Dion. Sector 2 is just absolutely killing Dion. Different spot in Sector 2, but still Sector 2. They are still holding out strong there. Rangers 1.2 behind. JC beats the fastest with a 110.2. Great job for him. He is out here currently sitting P12. Polish in third. 0.8 behind Rangers. He does have that penalty though. So if he does pass Rangers in order to get second, he's going to have to put a 3-second gap over him. Dion adds up another penalty. That's going to be 6 seconds total for him. 3 infractions equals 3-second penalty. I kind of figured. Our next closest battle, take a look. Jacob hunting down Culture. This is going to be for P7, lap 32 of 36. This race is winding down. Ah, man. There's just no way that he's going to be able to make his way back up there. Literally impossible unless Mayer wrecks out. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. We've seen it before. But I don't think he's going to drive it hard enough for us to see that. I think he's going to be pretty safe in his driving. No reason to push this. I would give up the win tonight in order to get the championship. Rangers, you can see him back there. Polish quickly approaching. 0.3, 0.4. We'll see if he can't make the pass. You'd have to put 3 seconds on him, but anything can happen. Lap 33 of 36. Down that long straight into the turn 4. Bloomy 3-second time penalty. Take a look at these penalties adding up. Bloomy and Dion both have 6 seconds in penalties. These guys are just absolutely so close together. Woof. He's going to get another penalty. 6 seconds for him. 3 drivers on the board with 6. 3 drivers on the board with 3. A Sector 2 caution. I was trying to find out who that was, but they cleaned it up already. Mayor of Bag City. I don't know, you guys. He may come out of this with pole, a race win, and a championship. You can't get any better than that. He is sweeping this race so far. Rangers is falling back a little bit. 1.8 gap. Polish still on his heels. We'll see if he's going to be able to overtake him before the race is over, but it is quickly winding down here, or heating up, whichever way you want to say it. This points tie heading into the race has quickly changed up at the start after we saw a safety car and then trouble for Jacob getting... I don't even know what to call that. I can't wait to hear from him. I don't want to rain on his parade because he should be proud with how he ran. But yeah, I do want to hear what happened with him earlier on. .7 for these drivers. Just very, very equal distance for these guys. Lap 35 of 36. 2 laps to go, and then we will crown a champion for Season 6. Mayor of Bag City, this will be his first championship for Shake and Bake. I'm assuming. I've announced 2 seasons. I don't know. Maybe he's had another one. I'll have to ask him. There was a different announcer for the previous season, so we'll see. We'll see. I cannot wait to hear his reaction, though. I gotta see it. Dion. Issue for him. Jacob was most improved for sure this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rangers the biggest disappointment. He missed a couple of races, had some trouble races for sure, where just at the start even just got loose and spun the car, and then it just went downhill from there. It definitely has not been his greatest season, but man, after last season, that's hard to keep that up. I'll say. I will say that. Final lap, Mayor of Bag City, our leader. Pole sitter. He is going for win number 8 out of 18 races. An incredible season for him, incredible runs. Throughout all the hardships, the fun battles, the victories. So far, he will be your champion. We just got to get him around these final few corners. Blue Husky. No. No. These tracks are hard, man. I wouldn't even have a point. I would not have a point. Here we go. Sector 3. He's coming around the final couple of corners. Bloomy gets a 3-second time penalty. Our champion coming around the final corners. Here at the Brazilian Grand Prix, here he goes, gonna go around the start-finish line. He is your champion for Season 6. Pole sitter, win number 8. He is victorious once again tonight, and he earns himself, completely earns himself a championship. Huge congratulations to him. Rangers, he's gonna bring it home in second. Rangers has 3 wins this season. Polish Hammer, he's going to be on the podium. J-Mac Attack in 4th. Skylin in 5th. Man, take a look at these guys side by side here. I know their race is finished, but still. 6th is going to be Cultured. Justin in 7th. Bloomy in 8th. Jacob, I love you, buddy. We all love you. P9th right here. Tough final race for him. JC in 10th, Wolf in 11th, and Chargers gonna round out the field with a 12th. I know, you guys. Mr. Consistency right here. What can you say? What can you say? Absolutely incredible job for him. J-Mac Attack once again gets the driver of the day. Incredible job, but we got to get the champion here. You know he's excited. All right, we're going to get Rangers. I see him here. Here's Mayor. We got to get him in. Here we go. We got our champion in here celebrating. Take a look at this. Sweeps the race, gets pole, gets the win, and the championship all in one night. 8 wins. How are you feeling?
I was just crying a little. This meant a lot to me, and I can't believe it. You know, if you don't mind, I got some thank yous I'd love to get through, because this meant a lot for me, and I'd love to get into why too. Absolutely, go for it. First, I'd like to thank my haters and my doubters, especially Tom Flitti, for talking unsolicited nonsense out of nowhere in the off season. It lit a true fire underneath me to know that people were scared of me, respected me that much after one season, and that they were thinking about me 6 months later. It shows how much of an impact this league has, and it's an honor to be champion of it. Truly is. That's how you win a championship right there, something you never truly feel. Tom, keep talking from your couch. Jacob, I hope you're listening and watch this back. I could not have had a better teammate and an even better championship rival. I can't believe the progress you and I both made from last year to this year. You pushed me to be the absolute limit and to my absolute best. Fighting to the very end, it felt so sweet. I wish you would have had a better race today. Kerr, again, I'm so sorry I spun you, or at least made contact. You were an incredible target. Like, you inspired me so much. The pace you showed last year, the pace at the start of the race this year, man, you are an incredible driver, and I'm so thankful get to race against you, and the way that you race with respect is so honorable, man. I'm so sorry that it ended the way that it did, but you've inspired me to be the best that I could be and to do it with class and be humble the whole time. Like I thank you, Kerr. I hope we're wheel to wheel again next year, man, and I appreciate you so much. To the whole S&B crew, you Forza or Frozen, thank you so much for putting this on. Dean and Justin, thank you guys so much for busting your tail behind the scenes, making this all possible. I'm so thankful. Shout out to Jarrett, Chris, Austin, Hokie, and everybody else in the league who showed up every race to put on a show and put on a good time and have fun. Like, it really means a lot. Shout out to my boys back home who I think were in the chat today. Max, Alec, Garrett, Jack, Ryan, Nooch, Colby, Eddie, Bill, Tyler, Kyle, Ozzy, Mike, Travis, Colby, everybody in the chat. Morgan, Jack, Mr. Matt, I saw you call me out last week. You're a fucking G. Sorry for swearing again, but Mr. Matt, you're the man. And my childhood hero, Casey Kane, you've inspired me my whole life. And lastly, thank you to everyone who says they don't care, don't take this serious, but are still here every week racing or watching. You're who I wanted to win this for. It's okay to care about stuff like this. It's cool to want to compete just for the sake of competition. I heard some people around the league saying it's not serious, there's no money involved, nonsense like that. You don't need money to take things serious or to care, and it's way cooler to do so just for the sake of winning in competition. This is a really unique experience we have, and it's something we'll look back on in the future. And I'm so thankful for it. This series, this season, gave me a real fucking goal. I've been going through some shit, and achieving this has inspired me on to just be successful in all steps of my life. There doesn't need to be money on the line to care or to try hard. That should always come from within, from your heart. Left it all on the track this year, put my heart and soul into this, and I'm so thankful this league exists and the competition it brings. This literally means the world to me. I'm champion!
Say it, Mayor. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. And like I said, you swept tonight, man. Pole, you got the win, you got the championship. Absolutely incredible. So consistent throughout the season, just really fun. I'll say it again. The consistency you've shown and the growth that you guys have shown, just so fun to watch and be a part of. So I appreciate all the drivers for being here. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to put this on. So thank you guys for being here and putting your heart into it.
Thank you so much for putting this on, and I'm so thankful. And shout out to everybody involved. This was an awesome season.
Congratulations, Mayor. You are champion of season 6. That is huge. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. We just spoke to the champion. I got goosebumps, you guys. What a speech. Rangers. He's bringing it out here second tonight. An incredible season once again. How was your race tonight? And how did it go for you? Did you feel a lot of pressure to get the win, or were you just out here just having fun?
I mean, obviously you always want to win. Overall, it was a good race. I thought we were a little behind the 8 ball there, being on the mediums and then being on the hards, but overall, it was a good, fun race. I didn't want to ruin Tim's race at all. I mean, I just want to try to keep it clean. I didn't want to race him hard, but I did want to keep it clean after Jacob kind of spun around there at early in the race when he got in the grass. But overall, it was a fun race. Definitely wanted to win, but I mean, Tim was fast all season. Yeah, did it again tonight. So
absolutely, it's been great having you once again for the season. Will we see you for next season on 2023? I'm assuming it's going to be.
Yep, I'll be back next season, and
nice.
We'll have some fun.
All right, sounds good. Congratulations on a wonderful season. Great job tonight on the podium.
Appreciate it.
All right, Polish. You are another one. I'm telling you, the growth I've seen from you this season and coming in as a rookie driver, you're showing us how it's done. How did your race go tonight, and how are you feeling about all that you've accomplished this season?
Well, the race it could have been better, could have been worse. I feel like I could have maybe given it to Rangers for second there, but I was never getting first from Mayor. That was Mayor's all day long. He absolutely deserved it. And before I even say anything, congrats to Mayor. He is a well-deserving champion. He busted his butt every week, killing it. And he truly is like a really nice dude, really good driver, and I'm very proud of him. But I had 3 goals coming into this season. It was to win a race, get 100 points, and prove that I am a threat and that I can win. And I think I accomplished 2 of those 3 this season. So I am 100% happy with how my season played out. There were some things you look back on, you're like, I could have done this better, could have done this better, but at the end of the day, you have to take the positives, and there were a lot of positives coming out of this season. So,
Absolutely.
coming as the rookie, I feel like I was a little bit the underdog. I started off the season a lot, really slow, but then once I started getting into gear, that's when I started racking off some podiums and stuff like that. But, I'm, again, very proud of how this season went. Congrats to Mare again. Congrats to Jacob, Rangers, Culture, everyone else that had a fantastic season. Justin, J-Mac, everyone. Shout out to my teammate Chargers, busting his butt every week, being a good teammate. He's a one-of-a-kind guy, and I appreciate him so much. Shout out to Maddie, too. I know you've been in chat every single race cheering me on, and I really do appreciate the fact it's funny because Maddie, she didn't know a damn thing about racing before she got into this, and the fact I was able to get her into this, and she tells me every week that she loves it, and she is so proud of me. Like, that means more than the race itself, honestly.
That's amazing.
So, I'm very I'm very happy, and people always just say it's just a league. It's so much more than that. Everyone here puts their heart and soul into these races. And it's just so much fun to race with these guys. These guys are such good competitors, and I will absolutely be back next season.
Love to hear it. And I guarantee that we're going to see you in Victory Lane next season, which I'm super pumped about. I'm just going to say that now.
I can only hope. I might cry like a baby that day.
Hey, do it. That's fine.
Crying is cool, man. Crying is cool. Carrying
is cool. Yeah.
Nothing like that first win.
I'm not a crier, but when I cry, it's something else. But
well, congratulations, Polish. It's been a heck of a season. So fun to watch you grow, and I can't wait for next season.
Thank you so much.
Jacob, we all love you. You had such a competitive season. The amount of growth. I'm just so damn proud of you, to be honest. And it's just been so fun to watch you grow out there. How was your race? Well, I know the race, there was an instance where it did not go well, but man, oh man, you never give up. And that's what I love about you. You never give up, and you get right back at it, and we see you move through the field. So I don't want to go over what happened. I'm sure it's not something that you really want to talk about. If you do, I'd love to hear it, but I do want to get out that I'm just really excited to see your growth this year and really proud of you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Last season was definitely different than this. Heading into the season, I wouldn't have expected at all we could be in the title fight that we are. Constructors, I thought we could, but individual, the fact that we could do 15 races and our point totals were so close is just so shocking, honestly.
Yeah.
So, in a way, just happy to be here. But since we got here, if the chance was there. Like, when we practiced, Tim was good, and heading into it, I knew, or he was better, is what I meant by he's good. And heading into it, I knew I was going to have to not make mistakes. And the way the race went, there was chances for when the mistakes happened. I got into the grass on the 5th lap or 4th lap, and spun, didn't get any damage. But I knew it wasn't over quite then. And just one lap later, we got that safety car. I thought at that moment I had the leg up on Tim because he still had a pit, and I was able to stay out. It was unfortunate that Justin and I got trapped behind Husky, who was lagging all over the place and was off the pace. So we had to do our best to stay off of him. And then heading into the final turn, I had to dive low to not hit Justin, who was having a checkup because Grandpa Husky. So that was unfortunate, but even there, it still wasn't over yet. The part that really killed it for me is once we got the second safety car, we had... heading into pit road, the game told me I had a speeding penalty, but we were catching the safety car queue and I was trying to switch tires. So the penalty really blindsided me. I don't think I did anything wrong. So
I've heard that from a couple of drivers.
Is what ended it. Yeah. The game doesn't usually just randomly penalize you like that. So I don't even feel like that cheated by it at all. It was unfortunate. Even if that doesn't happen, like Tim and I go head to head, he probably still beats me here. But as the race went on, I started to do a lot better, and I started to actually feel like I had decent speed. So I don't know. I was glad to be close. But
Absolutely.
Tim deserves it all the way. All season, I mean, he was overall the fastest one. In most races, he had the most raw pace. Just to be able to beat him in some races, I think is cool, and then be able to be competitive at almost all the rest is, I mean, I feel good about that. We've had a few fun battles.
Heck yeah. I mean, it's been an incredible season to watch the battles, see what takes place. And we've had a lot of ups, we've had a lot of downs. So it's just fun to see how it played out. And I'm really proud of all of the drivers. Just a huge congratulations to everyone on such an amazing season. A huge shout out to Dion for Dub. He is the owner of this league. So huge shout out for him for taking all of this on, making sure everyone is doing what they need to do. And yeah, he does an amazing job, and we all appreciate him. So, and we appreciate you guys, because without you guys, we wouldn't have anyone to race for. You guys just show so much support for the drivers, for the stream, to me, and we all very much appreciate it. You guys are amazing, and I hope to see you out there again for season 7 on 2023. Until then, it's been a heck of a ride. We have Mayor of Bag City as the champion, so a huge congratulations to him, and we will see you next time, guys. Take it easy. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. That's awesome.